Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. So as usual, I will do the weekly analysis. But before that, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are missing out from the previous analysis, you can watch the video, or you can go to playlist, watch at Forex weekly analysis. And if I say anything about price action, you can watch this time analysis. And if you are new to Forex trading and you want to learn, you can learn at trading school, kindergarten level if you are new. If you are an intermediate trader, you can go to high school level. And if you are into something more advanced, you can go to university level. So this is my Instagram. I also update my entries, my running trade at my IG story or Instagram story. So you can follow me at Hanzo Shadowcodes. And don't forget to follow my Facebook page for latest update on technical drawing. So let's start with our analysis. So we will start with Euro CHF on weekly. So previously we already have taken this trade and also a trade above here, and it already ran about 400 pips. Okay, so right now, before we have our new entry, which is inside this green box. Okay, so we do not have the decision or confirmation for us to have an entry inside here, because we are waiting for a break from this demand. Okay, so this demand hasn't broken yet, so we just need to wait for a better opportunity to rise. Okay, so next we go to CHF JPY. So if you remember, we wait quite a long time for this sideway to be broken, and we already have our entry since up here, and it already run about 350 pips. And over here we also got our entry already running about 280 pips if you are catching the trade from up here. If you are missing this trade, you can watch the previous analysis. And when we are waiting for price to break this, okay, I already marked this base as our decision for us to have an add position. Okay, so we already have an add position at this base on previous weekly analysis, and price already reacted with this piece and float about 8 pips before it went down 112 pips, and currently 95 pips. Okay, so let's see on the bigger scale. So I am expecting price to went down here in this gold zone. Okay, so before that happened, let's see if it got any obstacle. So it's already broken. Oh, sorry, it's already broken this support, and just maybe it will pull back up to here. But before I want to make any decision on this, I want to see some consolidation of price for it to keep moving down. Otherwise it can still pull back up to this zone before it went down. Okay, so that's it for CHF JPY. And for USD CHF, as expected, price went to our take profit zone, and from this take profit zone, this golden zone that I mentioned in my Instagram story at Hanzo Shadowcodes, price went up about 163 pips. Okay, so right now for USD CHF, we still do not have a confirmation, because right now it's still a running downtrend, and if it able to break this, let me delete this. Okay, so if price are able to break this, it can pull back up to this pink level and be used again as an entry point. Okay, so but that is if it able to break. Otherwise you can still make profit out of it by selling at this pace. Okay, so for USD CHF, quite dangerous because it doing a minor trend inside a downtrend, and apparently it's also in a buy stage, but I still do not see any signal yet for us to make a safe buy. Okay, so that's it for USD CHF. my suggestion is for you to stay out of it. Okay, so for NZD/JPY price leave our green box. It did not retrace back inside here. Let me make this clear. Okay, so just move our drawings to the right, and I am still expecting for price to do a little retracement up to here, from here to this SNR, support weaken resistance, or not SNR, it is a resistance, okay, to this level, and it went down. Okay, if you can see over here, it's also have a small QM like that, so maybe it will do something like this. I just made the zone bigger for the QM level. Okay, this is my expectation, but we did having I still holding my position up to this 580 pips. Okay, and it went down about almost 650 pips. Okay, from up here. For you to know how did we take this trade, you can refer on the previous weekly analysis. Okay, so for USD/JPY, okay, let's see. Okay, so we expected price to went into this space, but this week price still haven't done anything. Okay, so we just move this thing here and went down. Okay, if you are not happy with the zone, this is quite a big zone, 60 pips, and if you want to reduce the risk, go to H4 and you can take this space instead. Okay, this base drop. Okay, so that's it for USD/JPY, quite simple. Okay, and CAD/JPY, so CAD/JPY, just extend the zone, move this to the side. Okay, I am still hoping for price to go inside this green box. Okay, so you need to do a lot of waiting in trading. Okay, so for GBP and ZD, it break our zone, and it did some price action here. If you can see in my Instagram story, I also got a position here and already hit SL, but in a few of in some of my account, I still having a running position by using this space. Okay, but if you want to have a clear understanding on the price action, so you can take this swap zone instead. Okay, so we are moving up here. So let's see if we have a price action set up here. Okay, so cannot draw the box, we need a line. Okay, so this one need to be deleted. Okay, oh, okay, so inside this zone would be a good place to take a trade. Just remember to wait for price action. Okay, so right now price still haven't broken. Oh, price already did break. Okay, so we can draw a little line here. Okay, so that price went up here. I change the color, I think maybe red, and another one here. Okay, so it's already broken, and we are expecting price to react somewhere inside this green box, but just make sure you calculated your risk about 300 pips. Okay, so for GBP and ZD, if you do not have enough capital, do not take the trade. Okay, this is quite a risky trade for GBP and ZD. Okay, maybe it can still went down, but we do not see any breakout at this support that we draw before this. Okay, so no breakout in this pink zone. Quite dangerous for you to take the sell because there is no breakout. Okay, so that's it for GBP and ZD. And lastly, for Euro USD, last week we hit our stop loss here, and last week I also gave this pink zone, and we missed the trade about 1 pips, 18 pips. Okay, so that's too bad for us to miss this trade, and it already run about 200 pips and currently 170 pips, so that's too bad for Euro USD. Let's see on a bigger scale. We still do not have a proper price action to tell which direction will Euro USD goes. Okay, so and this is the latest one. If you follow my investor password in it's not a tournament, actually an event where pro traders share their investor password to the viewer. Okay, so right now price already went inside this swap zone, and you can take the trade, but the stop loss is quite big, about 200 pips, and expecting price can go up to 370 pips. Okay, so this is for GBP CHF. Okay, so price can went down here. Okay, so that's it for this week analysis. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. May this week will be a great month for us and a great week for a lot of profit, inshallah. Assalamualaikum.